Hello everybody, today I'm going to show you how I water collection system. Setting up a water collection system like this not only saves you money, it's also good for the environment. So I set up using food grade 55-gallon container like this. You can use the 55-gallon container, or you can use a bigger container. The bigger the better. If you don't have a bigger one, you can use a 55-gallon container like this, or you can use a smaller container like that over there. So using a 55-gallon container or bigger holds more water, and it's gonna help you save more money, and also it's gonna help you have enough water to do a lot of other things that you need to do with your water collection system. So you can get water collection systems like this, or you can make one yourself. You can get it from the store or hardware stores, or you can just make one yourself like I did here. All you need is a big container like this. You might be able to find a big container like this for free in some places around your area, or you can just search it online. You might be able to find where you can get it for free, or you can get it at a cheap price. Craigslist might be able to give you more options there if you're looking for something around your area. So what I did was first of all, I disconnected the pipe that went down from my roof, and I connected this little piece right here, which is an adapt. I use it as an adapter. Yes. So once I connect that piece up there, now what I did down here was just use a plastic container. What I used was I used a juice container. I just cut out the top of the juice container, and I put in a couple of sponges in there. I had a couple of sponges. Those are the cheap sponges for like $1. I just put a couple of sponges in there. That will filter the debris coming from the roof, and that way it's just the water just gonna go down from there. And here I made a small hole at the bottom of the container. I just made a small hole, so that way it limits the amount of open space that's on top, because the more open it is, you're gonna have flies, you're gonna have other things going in there. But if it's a small hole that just fits the container that I'm using, it's gonna limit the amount of stuff that go in there. And I can just put this in there, and the water just flows down into the drum. And once the water flows into the drum, I made little hole over here with this adapter. I've forgotten the name of this adapter, but I will see if I can put a link of the adapter. It's just an adapter that you can get at your local hardware store. I'll see if I can put a link of it below. So this hole right here, when the container is full, the overflow just flows out of this, and I connected this hose right here that sends it straight to the garden. So when the container is full, it just overflows. Instead of it overflowing to the side of the gallon, it just flows directly from the overflow to the garden. And at the bottom of the container, which used to be top of the container, I have I set up another series of adapters that just connects the faucet. So I just put in a little adapter right here, and I just added a few of them, and I set up a faucet right here. The faucet will help with me getting water out. Also, I raised the container off the ground with a couple of sets of blocks right here, so they are off the ground. That way I can easily put a bucket like this underneath, and just open, the water comes out. Or if I don't want to use a container like this, I can just connect my hose. I can connect my hose like this, just connect it to the faucet, once I connect it to this, I can just open it, and the water would come out, and I can use the water to water the garden. So even though the pressure might not be that much, but it's still I can still use it to water the garden. It brings the water closer to where I want it to be. So that is the setup that I have right now. My hope is to make sure that I get either more of these gallons or get a bigger bigger container. Out there's one for 275 or 330 gallon, or if I can find something bigger, that'll be much better. That way I can have more water, rainwater, a bigger rainwater collection system. I just hope I can find that soon so that I can set that up. But that is my rainwater collection system. And one important thing about the gallons or the containers that you use, make sure you use food grade containers or good quality containers that don't have any toxic waste. If you're gonna use the water for like gardening or drinking, I advise you to get food grade containers, so that way the containers haven't been used for chemicals and stuff like that. But if you're just gonna use the water for the collection system for other stuff that doesn't include drinking, then any other container should do. So if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe to my channel. Have a wonderful day.